Hi guys, in today's video we're going to be creating this soft glam bridal makeup look. It's elegant, it's glowy, it's perfect for weddings or any special occasion. Let's get into it. So starting off, you want to make sure your skin is properly prepped and primed. I already did most of my prep before the video. All products used will be listed in the description below. Next, we're going into our foundation. I like to use a flat brush to apply my foundation and then blend it out with a beauty blender. I had to mix two different shades to get her exact match. Next, I set with my setting spray from Decay. Adding some warmth to her face and using the bronze stick from Marigold to add some definition to her face and just to warm it up a bit. Next, for blush, I used the newly launched Candid blush from Beauty. I really like these new blushes that they released because it's really lightweight and the shade range is perfect for soft glam. For concealer, I'm using Nuban Beauty concealer. I've always had a love-hate relationship with this concealer because I just couldn't figure out how to use it. Like, it dries too fast. So I learned not to let it sit for too long, so you kind of have to time it. If not, you're going to have trouble blending it out. Once I'm done blending, I make sure to spray again to really lock in all my cream products. To avoid creasing, I like to make sure I blend the under eyes once again before I set, so I don't have any creasing under the eyes, and then I like to use a brush first before I go in with my powder puff. Next, I set the rest of her face using a pressed powder that is her exact shade. The brand I used was Sephora. I will put the exact shade in the description bar below. To prime her eyes, I used the Benign Clown White eyeshadow primer to really make whatever eyeshadow I apply to pop on her eyes. I used two eyeshadow palettes to create this look. The first one that I used for her transition colors was from Annie Beauty, Make the Browns. I'm sure we all know that palette by now. And then the second palette I used for her main lid colors, also from Annie's Beauty, is the Happy Bride palette. To melt all the powders in, I'm using the Juba setting spray. This setting spray is really good, but the nozzle, they need to work on it. So I wanted to brighten up her under eyes a bit, so I went in with my setting powder from, I think this one was from the Girls Korner. The first one I used was from Ceendies Beauty, but this one is from the Girls Korner, and those two brands I would say give high-end brands a run for their money because they're so finely milled. Anyway, I did not pay me for promotion. I bought these products with my own money, but I'm just saying, if you can't afford those high-end brands, you can achieve the same result with some Nigerian brands. Ceendies Beauty and the Girls Korner, those two I can vouch for. For blush, I mixed Pink Velvet and Bubblegum Delight from BeautybyAD. going in with my brow gel from H&E. The shade I used is the Nuban shade to outline my brows top and bottom. Then to fill in my brows, I used the Top Glam brow pencil in medium brown. For this lip combo, I used two brands. The iMagic lip palette for the brown, I used that to outline the lips, and then the nude lipstick is from Sephora and the gloss is from Sephora as well. I will list the exact shades in the description box. And we're done. I finish off with my finishing spray from Sylvie Mac, and this is the finished look. If you like this tutorial, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more tutorials like this. Thanks guys.